our different Zoom accounts that are being free. So this is our agenda for today. We're going to talk about safety and EF partnership, because safety is in the front of my mind and everybody's mind right now, especially, we're going to address that first. And then we'll talk a little bit about our travel plans, our travel itinerary, where we're going and what we'll be doing. And then what you'll gain from traveling with us in EF Tour. So it's not just a vacation; it's also going to have an educational piece, and I will tell you, it transformed my students. The first group that I took to China, and they come back a different and very more like a lot more mature. A lot of parents were telling me like, "Oh my God, my child is so much more mature than before." They went on this trip with us. So and then we'll also talk about what's included and what is not included, what is the price, and please mark your calendars for the date. Okay. Sorry about that. And then the bit.ly is a sign-in, so you can submit at the end of the meeting. You don't have to finish it right now. You can keep it up throughout the meeting just in case you have any question that comes up. Then we won't be able to do a live Q&A. So just I want to make sure that we keep this rolling because we only have limited time on here too. Sorry, I have another student that couldn't get in and I can't help her right now. It's okay. This is why we have recordings too. And okay. Okay, so let me do my piece. I'll go help her and then I'll let you guys introduce yourself as well, you guys. My name is Miss Sang. This is my 5th year teaching math at Doherty High School, which is in Southern California. Biggest city is Pasadena, so we're not quite to LA, we're just right outside of Pasadena. And I studied abroad in Barcelona, España, back in like 2008. Yeah, 2008, and that was what prompted me like, oh my gosh, I wish I had done traveling sooner and bring my students, to see somewhere that's a different culture, different experience abroad. So that's what prompted this one initially. But in addition to that, I also took a group of students to China because I previously also taught Mandarin in my previous school, and that trip also opened up a lot of doors for my students. So I just want to, give this opportunity for our students to see their growth and just have them have the opportunity to be independent. So these are some of the photos. We went to Shanghai and went to Beijing, and we climbed. I think there was like somebody counted. It was like over 800 steps to the top of that little mountain in the middle of Guilin, which is like very surreal part of China. Like you see only in paintings. You didn't think that it was in reality. Actually looks like that with like wispy clouds and everything. It was really beautiful. And so this is our tour. Group leader is right here, and he actually went to extensively to get us a cake for one of our trip participants' birthday. So that's a little spiel about me. I'm gonna pass the baton on to, is Miss Casey here yet?
I'm here.
Okay, go for it.
Hi, everyone. I'm Casey Ramirez. This is my 5th year teaching at Doherty High School and my 2nd year teaching at Royal Oaks Middle School. I did also study abroad in Florence, Italy, and that was kind of prompted after my first EF tour trip when I was in high school. I went to Italy and fell in love and vowed to return, and I was able to make it back for a year, which was awesome. This will be my 5th EF tour trip. The Japan trip will be my 5th. I've led one. I was a chaperone for 2, and then I was also like a traveler / trainee for 2 as well. So I really love EF tours. I just took a group of students last summer to Europe. We went to 3 countries, and their safety protocols and just like the way they take care of their travelers is my favorite thing. I know when I was in high school, my mother was like, I'm not sending you overseas with these people I don't know. She's just really protective, which makes sense. And EF Tours was phenomenal. I mean, I would never take anyone out of the country like adults, let alone children, if I didn't feel really secure with them. So I'm really glad Miss Sang chose to go with EF Tours for this trip. And my goal is to help students gain a global perspective, grow as individuals, and make some pretty incredible memories. That first EF Tour trip is still among some of my most precious memories. And I will pass it on to Mr. Williams.
Sorry, I don't have control.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Hi, I'm Seth Williams. It's good to see a lot of my Sanger people here. So we are from Sanger. Obviously, the people from Sanger know, but for everyone else, we are located just south of Fresno in the Central Valley. This is my 6th year teaching English and 4th year as a yearbook advisor at Sanger High School. Just some of my abroad experiences. I've been to Canada and Costa Rica, although it's been several years since I've done that. I definitely am looking forward to traveling abroad again. I my yearbook class to several trips over the last 4 years. So Disneyland, San Diego. I forgot to put on there too Santa Cruz Boardwalk. So we've had lots of great trips, and I'm looking forward to stepping it up to an even bigger, more grand location with not only my yearbook students, but my different clubs that I'm in charge of, my World Lit students. So definitely going to be an awesome experience. So I can't wait to have everybody coming along for the ride.
Okay, so we are here and we're planning for 2022. And why are we planning for 2022? So these are some of the things, that we want to give our students, right? Travel opportunities, especially, especially this past graduation group lost a lot, right? They lost their prom, they lost graduation and summer, and you guys also, had a lot of, we want to give something back towards you. So we want to give you hope, something that we plan for 2022. So that way, we start planning early and that way we can make it a lot more affordable. And we want to make sure that you have the opportunity to take advantage of the risk-free enrollment period that's going on right now this fall for EF tour. You can cancel at any reason, and receive full refund. And you'll be hearing a lot more about this policy in a little bit. And just letting you know, and what Ms. Ramirez shared, that EF tour cares a lot about our health and our safety. All they want to make sure that we make proper arrangements for and preparations for our trip. So with that being said, the EF tour has, experienced over 55 years, and they have, staff on the ground 365 days of the year, and they actually have a office and a school in Tokyo, Japan. So we will be um, in Tokyo, but we won't be visiting the school. But it is there, in case we do need, immediate help. So speaking of safety, right? Safety is our main goal. The next two slides, we're gonna, give you all the basics, making sure that we cover both the standard safety and additional preparation that EF Tour have done for COVID. While on tour, EF is going to provide us with our own tour director, which I showed you earlier. He was the one that's been with us the whole entire trip, and from the start, when he greeted us in Beijing, from day one all the way till we leave Beijing last day of and he went above and beyond and got us the cake, because in China we actually don't have that as a tradition to have birthday cake. It's usually a bowl of noodle, which means longevity in Chinese culture, so you live long, and then eggs has the same sound as like as birth in Chinese language. And so you just get eggs and noodles, and that's a very simple meal for the day for your birthday. So anyway, but our tour director went above and beyond and did all that for us. So we will have one similar in Japan as well. There's also a safety and incident response team. I told you guys earlier, EF has a school right there, an office right there in Tokyo, Japan. So we have somebody already on the ground, and they're going to be able to help us in case anything should arise. And again, we want to make sure that, that EF is here, with our safety precaution and procedures that match exactly with our school. And we also have chaperones like Ms. Ramirez and Mr. Williams that are going to be on this tour with us. For every 6 traveler, there's going to be a group chaperone, okay, for that smaller individual attention that we can give our students. If I forget anything, please feel free at any time, Mr. Williams and Ms. Ramirez, jump in. Okay. I want you guys to be able to book this trip with confidence. So there's 3 parts that EF Tour gave us that can help us with this portion. So peace of mind program is if anything happens, we can actually decide as a group if we no longer feel comfortable going to Japan. No matter what, we can actually make changes, without having worry about things that increase cost. So that actually happened, with my spring tour, and they took care of us very well, gave us, everything that we needed to do and make our decisions together as a group. So the global travel protection is, covers everything from lost baggage, medical bill if something should occur like that, and any if you're looking for additional coverage, EF also has that option as well. So you can talk to us and let us know if you want that information. We can get you that. And risk-free enrollment period is the one that we want to make sure that you are really well aware. You can enroll and cancel it for any reason and receive full refund before May 1st, because we are in an ever-changing world, right? Especially with COVID still on the rise. We want to make sure that you are taken care of. Okay, so let me know if you guys have anything else to add. All right, now the exciting part.
I can
go
add
ahead.
something, sorry. Just to speak on like the safety a little bit more, one of the chaperones that went with me to Europe, this is her story because she's led groups, but there was a student who had diabetes and needed the medication, and they lost their medication en route to the next hotel. And she, that's like a panicky situation for anybody because we're overseas. And she just called EF Tours, and they literally had that medicine waiting in the hotel room by the time that we got to that next hotel. So I just to really hit home, like they're there to make sure that our trip runs as smoothly as possible, and like any situation that arises, they're on top of it. Like they've seen it all. And so just to share that one, because I know Ms. Sang was sharing some of the safety protocols.
Yeah, and that was one of the reasons why I booked with EF in the first place, because on my trip to China, they actually had tour directors check every single exit doors, like making sure that it actually pushes out and actually is not blockaded. And I was actually there and I saw, I was like, wait, why did you come out of the emergency exit? I was like, oh, that's what you're doing. Okay. So they really make sure like if the hotel is not up to par, they will not be using it. If the hotel doesn't fix the situation, they will not be using that hotel. So just letting you guys know, like little details that we don't think about, but yeah, they think about it and they make sure they take care of us very well. Okay. So our itinerary for Japan, let's talk about it. We're going to visit 4 major cities. First one is Tokyo, and right outside of Tokyo is Hakone. Tokyo is the main capital, and Hakone is right outside of that greater Tokyo area. And then we'll take a quick bullet train to Kyoto, and then also check out the Odawara Castle. I personally will be looking forward to Tokyo a lot because that is all the different districts that I've seen and heard about in animes. So that's why I'm looking forward to this trip. I don't know if Miss Casey or Mr. Williams have any other major cities or sites they're looking forward to.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to all of them, but Tokyo has been on my bucket list for a while, so I'm very excited.
Check.
I'm excited about going. I mean, I like you guys said, I want to go to all of them. I want to see everything, but I'm excited about Kyoto. Just like I like going to the lesser known towns and getting a different, less touristy kind of vibe, and it's just nice to see that authentic, a little bit more authentic culture there. So I can't wait for that.
Yeah, Kyoto is also known as the second capital or the older capital of Japan. It was actually part of the older Japan that actually didn't get, heavily damaged by the wars. So it's really cool to see that they dress in kimonos and everything. But I don't know about you guys. I'm all about the food. So sushi, ramen, everything drools. Um, so I know that's some of the things that some of us you mentioned in the chat earlier. So make sure you mark your calendar. So we're going to travel somewhere between this time. So make sure that you block this locations or this dates out, so that way in case our travel days do fall between those, you know you're not gonna be like bombarded with another events or something. Because I know last year when we had students that are on trip, they booked another trip with their choir. So I want to make sure that you guys are well aware of that. This is a range, and I will know for sure the dates, the exact departure date, as we get closer to 2022. It will be about 3 to 4 months out, because they're also making adjustments from the EF tours end when they're fixing and also adding us to maybe another school, right? So March 25th to April 6th, make sure you block that out, so that way no one else takes precedence. Okay, and then I want to talk about what's included, what's not included. I know that that part down here is got a little jumble, so I put it up there for you. So the round trip fare is airfare is going to Japan and coming back to United States. That is included. The safety and quality hotel rooms that I talked about earlier, right? They make sure that all the emergency exits are open, so that safe quality hotel rooms are also included. Full-time professional tour director that we mentioned that travel from day one all the way to the last day of us being in Japan will be there as well. So on tour transportations, everything from like the bullet train tickets to buses to subways. If we need to use any of those, they'll take care of the transportation for us. And then the educational itinerary is the one that I want to make sure that, like I know some of you guys know a little bit about Japan already from anime, from manga, from just, knowing from the news maybe. But on this tour is going to get personalized, meaning that you can ask the tour director or tour guide any questions. Okay. And these tours are guided. There will be activities that are embedded in there as well. So you can enjoy, there will be site tours too. So if you want to add on those site tours, they're included in the package as well. So you can actually look what other site tours we're going to see as well. Breakfast and dinner daily are included in the hotel room and or in the restaurants. So breakfast is a continental breakfast in the hotel, and then dinner is usually at the restaurants. At least that's what it was been when I was in China. And then the 24/7 on tour assistance is for anyone to call in case we need that help that Ms. Ramirez mentioned about, like even just something like medicine. That is very, very important, right? And traveler support team is also included in the price. Traveler support team is both on the ground, and also, if parents want to, make sure that their child is okay, we are actually here to help as well. So we will have that connection set up for you. And then the tour donation page is also included. So once you sign up and register, it's kind of act like a GoFundMe page. So, but there won't be any fee associated with it. All the funding that gets donated to the tour donation page goes straight to your account, and it will start eliminating the total amount that you need to pay for. And then the project-based learning program, we will be include that along with the guided tour and activities. So that way you can earn your credit. So if those of you who want extra college credit, you can also get extra college credits here. The Uncommon App College Essay Toolkit is there. If you're writing your personal statement and you want to add this traveling story to it, we will have that available, as part of your college essay toolkit. Okay, and then you'll get a travel backpack that looks something like this. Hang on, let me show you. So each year they do a design a little bit differently, and then it has like secret pockets you can put your passport in, so no one can, take that away from you. And then travel protection plan that we talked about earlier, the global travel protection plan. So if you need to cancel, if anything should happen to the group decision, we will make that decision together. So this part that's a little jumbled down here, I put it up there for you. The passport, visa, and baggage fee is not covered. The passport, we will remind you about as soon as you sign up, you can start getting your passport. The visa you do not need if you're a United States citizen to Japan, unless policy changes. And then baggage fee. So make sure that your luggage is actually within the weight amount of the either the airplane and or the bullet train. Okay. Any spending money that you want to spend on souvenirs, that is not included. Okay. Lunch and snacks is not included. The reason for that is we want you to actually go out and try new food during lunchtime, and that's because we're also on the go too. And maybe while you're shopping you saw a snack that you want to try, so those are not included, but that's actually where the fun begins, right? And then you can actually try something new that's not a continental breakfast or the designated dinner meal plan that we have, which we do have one that's really cool coming up. It's a sumo wrestlers meal, so you get to see what the sumo wrestlers eat for one of the dinners. Anyways, tips are not included, and then college credit is also not included. Okay. Your college credit, this is where we want to highlight a little bit more. You can actually earn credit with personal project at high school level and also at college level if you complete the college level work, and you can earn 3 credit. You can find out more about that if you're interested in that. And then college application, if you are inspired from your tour, you want to write that as part of your personal essay, you can use that as well. Okay, so let me know if I go on too long too about this. So let's make it happen, right? So here is the flexible payment option. You can pay bi-weekly, 107 monthly, 214, or you want to pay in full and be done, it's 3,720. And there's a manual payment option. You just need to call in and they will help you, make adjustments to yours. And adults can travel too. It's a different payment of $4,170. And if you have any question about this, you can always call in. They will help you with it. And this is all included with the $95 deposit fee. And for the manual payment, you have additional restrictions and also additional fees. Okay, so I did that already. So let's go ahead and see this video if this will work. Let me see. Give me a second. Let me know if you can hear it. Can you hear it? Yes or no? No. Let me see if I stop share and then I'll reshare again with. Okay. Let me know if you can see this one now. So this is a tea ceremony and the bamboo forest we'll get to check out. That's Hakone. So that could be us. And here's your enrollment information. There's guaranteed 14 spot right now, and you need to secure your spot with $95. Your enrollment deadline is October 31st at midnight. You earn $300 discount right now if you enroll. So earlier we said it was 3,720. That's already included the $300 discount. But if you enroll by tonight, we can take one lucky person is going to have a raffle of $100 off. Okay, so this is your enrollment information. Go to eftour.com and then that enrollment code. How many people can come with us? 14 right now. If there's more, then we might open up more, but right now its guarantee is 14. Yeah.
And I'm going to put the link in the chat too, so it's easier for.
Please. And don't forget to sign in case you have any questions, because we're approaching another 40 minutes. So if we don't get to answer your questions right now, if you have further questions, please put it into tinyurl.com/sign-in saying, and then we'll make sure that we email you the answer to the fullest extent, or if not, we will definitely follow up with our individual phone calls too. Okay, but usually if you have any other questions, we'll stay on for another minute because I don't know how long this timeline has been.
Yeah, mine will keep going. It's not going to shut us down or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I apologize for that hiccup earlier. So www.eftours.com.
Yeah, sorry, I was typing it. Are you doing it right now?
It's okay. Go for it. If you already finished. I just want to make sure that this is the right one before I input it in. Yeah, this is the right one. Okay. Oh, it needs the HTTPS to make it a hyperlink. There you go. Okay, I can't see anyone, so I don't know if there's any questions. We're good.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
No worry. No worry. No worry. Because I'm sharing screen, so I want to make sure people have this one. And thank you so much for tuning in. I really hope that you would join us on this tour. It'll be very fun. I can sense it already.
Yeah, again, I can't wait. I'm hoping like all my Sanger students, again, like I said, please sign up. I definitely want to get as much Sanger students. Let's get out of the Valley. Let's get out of California.
Yes.
Go somewhere.
Yes.
You know, it's been too long.
Yeah.
Are those the only options for payment?
So bi-weekly, monthly, or paying full, or you can actually call in to EF Tour. Let me see if I can find you that number. They can make arrangements with you, and you can also see the full itinerary on there as well as, you know, let me see.
And Angela, did you talk about that donation thing and all that, or no?
Yes, so the donation page is there. As soon as you register in, they will give you a page where, you know, you can share out to your family, friends, neighbors, friend of friends, and they can donate. You know, for example, like if you have a birthday or even the holiday that's coming up, right? Instead of giving your child you know, a present, why don't you ask them to, hey, can you come over here and donate it? And that amount that they donate, so if they donate $100, your total amount will lessen by $100, and your monthly payment will be readjusted to fit that. Okay. Were we doing extra $100? Yes. If you enroll by tonight, you'll get a chance to get entered into a raffle, but you have to enroll by tonight to get that extra $100 off. So you already got $300 off because this is, like the enrollment period. It was, four thousand some dollars, 4,200, $4,020, but you already got the $300 off. And each month that you wait, don't wait, please don't wait, because each month you wait, you can tell you can tell yourself later, you're gonna not like yourself, because each month they increase the cost again, because depending on the people who are enrolling into, like the demand of the trip. I know right now there's a very big demand for Japan, because Japan finally opened up, because I've been paying attention to the all the information that's going to Japan. They finally opened up to tourists for a little bit too, but it's still mainly for movement within the country only right now. So monthly enrollment, yes, will be lower if you enroll now as opposed to next month or the month after, because as you got to think about it, right? That lump sum is still that $3,720, but instead of having 12 months to pay it, you only got 11 months to pay it, or in our cases 18 months. Yeah, we're about a year and a half out right now, so 18 months, you only got 17 months. So it's gonna increase if you are this is why we do it early, right? We want to make sure that you have plenty of time to get the word out, use the holiday season to, if you want to pay the entire cost the one way, yeah, you can definitely log in, pay that $95 registration fee, and then pay the whole entire amount off. You can. Yes, you can. So that way you're not worried about it. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
That $300 that it's on discount, it's already taken from the 4,700 and something, or it's
$4,020. So it's already down to like $3,720. So if you look on the price detail here, let me share the screen with you one more time. Hang on. If you look at the price detail, it was $3,855. There was a travel protection plan that we included in. So, and then you subtract the early enrollment discount already. Yeah.
Oh,
so,
okay. And that's for the student, but what about for
adults is right here. Adults is right here.
Right. Okay. And it's the same amount for enrollment. It's the $95 per person?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a question.
Go for it.
So if we enroll on the EF tours and the sign in onto the are you going to Japan form by tonight, they go into the raffle? They have a chance?
You have to deposit the $95 registration fee by tonight to get that $100 off. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
And then really quick too.
Have a raffle chance. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Someone was asking if they said that they have another daughter that will be in high school by those dates. Will they be able to enroll her as well?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yeah.
You guys are the EF tour experts. This is my first rodeo.
No worry. Hey, no worry. This is why we're here, to help each other out too. Yes, you can enroll your daughter it doesn't have to be someone that's currently in high school, because I know it's about a year and a half out. So if your daughter is already going to be in high school, bring her in right now. I just gotta let you know, I have my brother just called me, and he doesn't usually call me, so I'm gonna have to log off pretty soon. But if you have any questions, please put it into that sign-in form, and then we will be able to answer your question in details. Okay, let me know if you have further questions right now. But everything that you need to know is actually on this website right here, the eftour.com, the tour website. If you have further questions, they will also, let me see, I was looking for that phone number for you to make that arrangement. If I can't find it right now, I will make sure that our tour consultant send it out to you. Okay.
Yeah, and Matt and our
payment plan right here. You can have automatic payment plan right here.
Yeah, and then will be the one who help answer the sign-in sheet, right? They'll
correct
respond back.
Yeah. So Matt will help us. He's our tour consultant, and then we will also help you too. Ms. Ramirez and myself, we both have one prior trip experience, and we will definitely help you. So don't feel don't feel scared. We're here to assist. Okay.
I have a question. Another one.
Go for it.
How do we know if we enroll and we get the $95 deposit? How do we know if we are guaranteed a spot? Do we get an email? Do we get
Yes. They will send you, because you get everything. You get the donation page. You get everything, and that's how you know you got in already.
Okay, and then you'll send us a Gmail, or they will send us an email?
EF Tour will send you the email. The teachers, we do not handle any of the fees, so it goes through straight to EF. Yeah.
Okay.
Miss Thing, someone asked, how will they know if they get the discount? You'll be contacted to.
Yes,
to
you'll be
find out.
contacted, and you'll see it also reflected in your total amount too. Yeah, because my students already had that happen to them, and they told me about it, and that's actually what reflected in your amount as soon as we put that in.
Do the parents also get the $300 discount if they registered by the deadline?
So if you actually looked, you actually already have that too. So let's get you, where is it? Hang on, right here, enroll now. And, sorry. How do I get to that earlier? Price?
Maybe
I got to it earlier, but I didn't see it now.
But yes, if you enroll after October 31st, both student and parent pricing will go up by $300.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Ramirez.
Oh, okay. So the price you showed us earlier, that's already with the discount.
Correct. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, right here. Price detail. That was it. This one right here.
there it is.
So it's already included, like the $300 discount, enrollment discount right here. Early enrollment discount.
Miss Singh, I have one question. This is Karen. And I just want to ask, like, I'm trying to register and it says that the $95 is not refundable.
Correct.
And if I'm not able to get into, for example, if like 30 people already applied for the slot.
No, we will.
And I'm not able to get in, or my daughter is not able to get in, is it refundable? Because on that site it says it's not refundable.
Yeah, the $95 deposit is not refundable, but we will, if we have, meet the capacity, we will open up more seats. So don't worry. If you deposit, you will get in. Yeah, don't worry.
And another thing is, okay, I don't know. I'm kind of.
Don't worry. You will get in. We just want to make sure that that you take care of it as soon as you can, so that way you're guaranteed that 14 spots. We guarantee 14 for sure, but then we will see if there's more demand, then we will open up more spots for you. Okay, don't worry.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Any other questions before we sign off?
Yeah, someone asked, if your parent goes, will they be able to chaperone their own child?
Well, again, they would have to pay the parent fee, so.
So yeah, we will be the chaperones, but if you're like the parent, you can absolutely join your child's group, so you can
Correct.
see Japan with them. Yeah, of course.
Correct. What will we be traveling on? I'm not sure what you mean by that. We will be first by airplane, and then once we get there, then we will there's bullet train that we're gonna get to ride the bullet train, the world's fastest bullet train. Is that what you're asking, Angelica?
Yes, stuff like that. But if you mean like what like airline, we won't know that until about 90 days.
3 months right before. And because it's going to Japan, I'm thinking it's gonna be Nihon Airline. I'm thinking. Okay, no guarantee. Yeah. Once the minimum deposit, everything will be received an email saying yes, correct.
All right. Should I get down pretty soon, or what do you guys think? I know there's lots of questions, but again, all these questions, from the sign-in sheet that we sent out earlier. If you have more questions, please enter them into that, and then
The tiny.
Matt from EF Tours will get back to you and let you know. Hopefully, have a good answer for your questions. So.
Yeah, so the tinyurl.com/sign-in saying, so that way we can make sure that we answer all your questions in detail. And Matt is definitely a lot more knowledgeable. Will we be able to be in a group of friends? Yes, you will be able to formulate your group. We will have more follow-up meetings where we do get to know each other a little bit more, and maybe even, do some cultural activities on the interwebs. So I've hosted origami nights, and we can definitely do origamis together. We can also do anime nights where we watch animes together. Yeah. Thank you so much for putting in the hyperlink.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna close it up then, and then like I said, I will. I'm gonna make sure that I'll share the YouTube link with you guys, so you guys can share that out if you want to. So thanks everyone for coming, and we hope to hear back from you guys.
Yes.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. It looks like a fun trip.